Thank you and welcome to the show this morning. The topic this morning is student affairs at Tennessee State University, and we're fortunate to have with us as our guest this morning to talk about student affairs at Tennessee State University, the Vice President for Student Affairs at Tennessee State University, Mr. Thomas J. Martin. And Vice President Martin, let me welcome you to the show this morning.
Thank you very much. I'm very pleased to be a participant on your show.
Very well. You know, Vice President Martin, we've talked about Tennessee State University on this show on a number of occasions.
Yes.
And we've talked about various aspects of it. And today what we'd like to do is to look at that broad area that falls under your jurisdiction known as student affairs, and to talk about that. But now, before we get into that, let's talk about Thomas Martin and have you to give our viewers some information about your background and your education and some of the things that you were involved in before you became Vice President for Student Affairs, and indeed that prepared you for the Vice President for Student Affairs at Tennessee State University. Let's talk about that, and then we'll talk about Tennessee State University and Student Affairs.
Thank you very much. I graduated from Stillman College. That's a very small Presbyterian institution in Tuscaloosa, Alabama. And it's in that place where I feel that I got some of my most positive higher education experiences. I did my graduate work at the University of Alabama. I served as a high school science teacher and high school basketball coach for several years in my background. I served as a part-time faculty in 2 junior colleges. In addition, I taught part-time at Stillman College as a professional. I served as both acting executive director and associate executive director of the Alabama Consortium for the Development of Higher Education. And my office was placed at the University of Alabama by the college presidents with whom I served. I left the University of Alabama and took a position with a gentleman named Jim Vickery, president of the University of Montevallo in Montevallo, Alabama. And I accepted the position at Tennessee State in the summer of 1991.
Very good. And so you've been at Tennessee State University since
For approximately 6 years.
6 years.
Yes.
Very good. You know, when we talk about Tennessee State University, I know that all of our viewers within this area are very, very familiar with that institution, but let's say a few words about Tennessee State University as an institution before we deal with the area of the student affairs. What
Yes.
about Tennessee State University?
Well, I think we're a very fine institution. I knew a lot about Tennessee State prior to accepting employment at the institution. It's well known throughout the world, well known throughout America. It's highly reputable as a historically black institution. It's a very positive campus climate. My experiences there have been very positive, and I believe that the institution has a lot to offer.
Very good. You know, when we talk about student affairs, and of course that is your area, how many students are we dealing with, and what have you witnessed over the last 6 years in terms of when you came to Tennessee State University in 1991 and where Tennessee State University is today in 1997? Sort of give us sort of from your point of view and from your impression, having dealt with students all of this time, sort of an evaluation in terms of Tennessee State University and student affairs in that particular period.
Well, you know, the university has undergone a major capital planning project, and it's almost completed. At least one stage of that has been completed. When I came to Tennessee State in 1991, the development had just begun. I think the new buildings, the new campus environment, both have been very positive for both the Nashville community and is viewed throughout higher education as a very fine institution. I noticed dilapidated buildings when I first got there. You won't find that to be the case today. Our students are very positive. My experiences when I first came here suggested that there was a lot of work to be done. And I think we've done a lot of work since coming there. And I've viewed many, many positive things with which I currently brag. And I hope that's okay to do. We enroll students from all over America. We are a very diverse campus. In fact, we are one of the most diverse institutions in the state of Tennessee, and I believe in America. A faculty and staff that's 50-50. We serve students from urban areas in the country. A good portion of our students, if not more than half, are out-of-state students. We have slightly more females than males.